Team Canada.
Hey!
Morning.
Time for another garage sales. Up and early. Early bird gets the worm. Where's Andrew? Oh, there he is. Hey, Andrew.
Good Saturday morning, guys. SeeJayAre here, joined by
Camera
and Andrew. I hope you guys enjoyed the Andrew cam. Last week is the first week I really tried it. We'll refine that. I've been kind of coaching Andrew on what to do. He did a pretty good job last week. But it'll be something that'll be interesting because you'll be able to get like a second angle on top of the little key fob that I use under my cell phone. But pretty good week last week. We got some really good stuff, and I think it turned out to be a really good episode. Now the episode was like 52 minutes long. That's typically how it's gonna go when we find that much stuff, so you can always skip through. I suggest you don't, because you're gonna miss something good. But typically what I would recommend is the episode will be up every Saturday at 10 a.m. Go get your coffee, get your breakfast ready, hide on your kids, hide on your wife, and just sit back and enjoy the episode each week. That's typically how I watch like a BitHead 1000 video. Is I'll just get my coffee ready and just kind of buckle in and hang out with BitHead for, you know, half hour to an hour. So yeah, that's what I kind of recommend you guys do. But really good week last week. It is currently raining right now, which is actually in our favor because I think it might scare off some people. The rain is supposed to stop. It's not even supposed to be raining right now, so could actually help us out in the long run. There are 3 town-wide garage sales today, so we are up early to hit the first one because it's in like a farming community, which means they start early. So I picked Matt up at 6:15, and we're hoping to get out there by 6:45. So we'll see you guys at the first sale when we get out there. Hi, good, how are you? On debit? Garage sales.
Okay.
Garage sailing.
Oh, nice. It's that time of year again, eh?
That's right. Yeah, we usually do pretty well.
Where are you going? Just around, or?
Elmira's got a like city garage sales. Elmira and Heidelberg too.
Yeah, it's only around.
Yep, that's it. It's already recording.
What?
That might be a good one for
Teddy?
yeah.
Or
Or is it too big?
Yeah.
Or maybe that one, Andrew?
I'll check.
Watch out, you don't bang into the car, huh?
Yeah, that's probably way too big. But I could probably fit in it.
You already got one. Why can't you bang into the car?
No, I don't. Matt, I don't have one with a kickstand.
No?
No, we don't.
Old Nintendos or anything like that?
No, that we don't have. Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
And that's an old record, those big ones, but
Oh yeah? Where are
we
they?
don't have them out because
Oh,
you don't, you know, if people aren't interested, why drag them out? Like,
that's right. Okay, thanks.
you're welcome.
There's the movies over there.
Oh, where? Where the tree?
You guys wouldn't happen to have any older video game stuff, would you?
Just the wood there.
We're looking for like old Game Boys, Nintendos, Super
Us too.
Nintendo,
3DS.
3DS. Yeah. Just what's there?
Yeah, just the same.
Okay. Now you didn't see the movies? You still can't find them?
We're over there.
Okay.
I didn't see. Oh, there's more there. I want to see those.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't see those over here.
Well, if you would have looked, man.
I looked down there.
Yeah, man, that's a good idea.
Andrew, watch out, buddy.
Well, let's meet you.
25 cents. Those are just random cards, Andrew. Look at these guys. I'll take these. Andrew, can you grab these books for me? No, don't pull that out, Andrew. You do not need that stuff.
Those cards are kind of a mismatch.
Yeah, I see that.
Prep cards.
You wouldn't by chance have any of these games, would you?
No, I actually don't.
We're looking for like old video game stuff.
Oh, are ya?
Anything like old Nintendo,
The
Game
only
Boys?
ones I have are... I just stuck them in the box I got down here. I had a DS game, but no one Nintendo.
Wii games or movies?
Probably movies.
No, that's
Here,
the
let me
only
get
one.
these.
The other one hit me on the head. Fell on the floor.
Tarzan
Just-
2,
what she thinks-
Lilo and Stitch,
Two books
Happy Feet. Oh, cool. Oh, it's got a little adapter.
Yep.
You don't need to put 20 batteries or whatever it was in it.
Well, it does have this. I don't know what all that's about, but
Oh, someone's hot wired it or something.
no, that's the way it came. That's just the way it came right from
Really?
there. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. We've had this. Our kids grew up with this. So I don't know if that is like you could put other things,
Maybe you could
Power
like
other-
daisy. That's weird. I've never seen that.
power other
Sorry.
things up. But yeah.
Oh, cool. Interesting. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
yeah, it worked.
Would you take like 25 bucks for it?
25.
Yeah.
What do you think, Gail?
I think that would be fine. Is it really valuable?
Well,
It's old.
yeah. I mean, I don't really know. We would be using it, so it's not like we would be selling it or anything like that.
No. Well, you'll have fun with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have big boys that loved it.
Yeah. My boys. Well, it'll definitely get played. It'll go on our shelf. I have one. I think it's Frogger. I have a
I've heard of
Frogger
it.
one.
I've heard of it, yes.
Yeah. So it'll go right beside that on my shelf.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Great. There's.
Okay.
Tony. Thanks for pulling it out. I appreciate that.
Maybe we should go down and have a look
See
and
what
see what else we have down there.
Maybe you should.
No, but
Do you know
that's-
if you have any Nintendo?
No.
It's the Nintendo,
No.
you know, the
No, we
cartridges,
don't.
nothing
No,
like
we
that.
never had Nintendo.
I'll tell you where you go though. You go over to about 28 Nightingale.
I was
over-
already over there.
Over by
Oh, were
Park
you?
Manor. Did
Yeah.
you ask?
I did. I asked everyone.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I had no luck over there. I haven't had much luck this morning out here. We usually do real well, but not so far until this. So,
Okay.
thank you.
Well, you're
Okay,
very
you're
welcome. We
welcome.
hope you have fun.
Thanks. Focus. All right, guys. So we've been out here for 45 minutes. We probably hit 20 or 30 sales. It has not been good. I don't know about if it's just the demographic out here, if it's farmers, old people, and Mennonites out here, but we have not been doing very well. I haven't really even seen many video games. Just made a really nice pickup though. You should have seen it on camera. Picked up this Donkey Kong arcade machine. It's in pretty good shape. Got a little bit of tape there, but not a huge deal. I may actually be able to peel that off and clean it up a little bit. I got it for 25 bucks. It was an older couple. They said that their boys used to play with it, but they haven't used it in a while. I offered them 25. That's what I'm willing to pay for one of these. I know they go for more. I'm not selling it. It's just gonna go in my collection. So yeah, I don't even know. I might have gone up to like 30 or 40, but pretty happy to have that. And then I picked up a few strategy guides for Pokemon games. We've got black and white, platinum version.
Show it here.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm sorry, it's heavy. The platinum's heavy.
Oh Jesus.
Platinum's heavy. Sorry, I'm sorry. The
Platinum version, and the I'm just going right under you. Here. So $2 for all of them. That's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So decent little deal there. And that's pretty much it. Matt got some silly game that he'll never play.
Burnout Revenge.
You can see, okay, he just spoiled it. Don't bother going to his channel to see what it is.
Cut that out.
Cut that. You can go to Matt's channel. The link will be in the description below to see what he got today. But I think we're gonna leave this area just because I'm not really feeling it at all. So we're gonna head somewhere else.
For sale.
Okay, thanks.
Everything in the house is for sale.
Where is it?
I'm right here. I got a $50 offer so far.
You should have taken it.
Huh?
You should have taken it. You got no games with it?
No.
Yeah.
If you're looking for games or anything, KW buy and sell.
Yeah.
They have everything.
Okay. Thanks.
They even have the systems, everything down there.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Is this everything?
Hey.
Like this is missing all the.
Hang on. I'll get my son his stuff. Jay? You can get your beauty thing.
How much is it?
Oh.
Daddy, Daddy.
Hey, how's it going? Good, you? Good. Is this just has like you have no cords or controllers or anything?
It just has the power cord.
You wouldn't by chance have any other older video game stuff, would you?
No, that's what we got.
We're looking for like old Game Boys, Nintendos, that kind of thing.
No, my husband's not getting rid of those ones, so sorry about that.
He's not around?
He is not right now.
Okay.
How much do you want for the movies?
I think it's $2 a movie,
And how much are the games?
$5 a game. The seasons for like the set box set seasons are $5.
That's pretty cool.
What was that?
30 for 30.
Yeah, that's good.
Somebody got that for Christmas and never opened it. Did you buy that for him?
No,
Oh.
no, our friends did.
That's a good gift.
You know, he gets everything online now.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Matt, this is a really good movie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You know what's
You're
funny
missing
about
these,
that one?
man.
Is we got that one in a
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy these. Oh, look, do you like all these under here?
Oh yes. Yes, do that.
Take
You
this.
want this is you.
There's some good ones in there.
I'll play by American name.
Gotta see if I need these.
I don't think I'd buy these two. I don't know if I'd buy children. Oh, Shawshank Redemption. Oh, Shawshank Redemption. I was talking about that. You getting some more cherry?
It's about like 6 inches too big, but it's bigger than wider.
What are you buying? What about these ones?
I don't know if I want these.
Yeah, $5 a piece for this box set.
Those are, you should get those.
Yeah? Should I?
What is this? I saw this last weekend.
That's Penn Teller. I don't know.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's weird. 2 weeks in a row.
You get all the screens?
How much did you want for the Blu-rays?
For the what?
How much are the Blu-rays? The movies? Can I offer you 10 for these?
Yeah, one for you.
Okay, made a quick pickup here. It's still slim pickings today. The rain has finally stopped, so we're probably going to be able to hit a few more sales and hopefully get one more decent pickup. Picked up a few Blu-rays the original Avengers movie, Alice in Wonderland 3D. I decided I'm gonna grab anything that's Disney or comic book related, and I picked up Dynasty Warriors 6 and 7 on the PS3, $10 for all 4 of those. She said her husband has old video games, but he is not selling them, to which I usually say, is he around? Because I'd like to hear him say that, not the wife tell me that. But he was not there. So normally if I can get the guy out and just, I can convince them to bring him outside, and usually that has led to sales. And then I usually joking around say, oh, well, you can just sell them while he's not here and you won't know. You won't find out till a few years from now and you can deal with it then. And she laughed. So yeah, no go there. But at least we found something, and there should be enough stuff for you to even see this episode. And I'm gonna put my seatbelt on right now. Headed to work.
Hey, see you later.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Don't work too hard.
I won't.
Good one.
I'm gonna work.
Okay, bye. All right, guys, here we are back in the basement after a kind of disappointing garage sale weekend. You guys saw how well we did last weekend. We picked up a ton of great stuff, a ton of video games. This weekend was a little bit rained out. I may have made a mistake by choosing the town-wide garage sale out in Elmira. Like I said, it's kind of the wrong demographic out there. It's a lot of like Mennonites who obviously aren't probably into video games too much. So now I kind of remember why I hadn't gotten out there previously, but we did hit, we probably hit 50 sales today. So we hit a good number. We just weren't finding games. So pretty disappointing for a weekend in May. Now rain did affect things quite a bit. So that being said, you know, I'm more than happy finding this stuff. I understand that, you know, where most of you live, it's hard to even find stuff like this. So I'm thankful for the stuff that we did find, but just not a typical May weekend for us. Now, that being said, next weekend is a double garage sale day. It's the May 2-4 long weekend here in Canada, and we will get garage selling on Saturday, and then on Monday there's another town-wide garage sale in a kind of smaller community just outside of where I live once again. So we will be out 2 days, so stay tuned for that video. We should get far more stuff. We usually do pretty well this day every year. So do you want to just join the video? So anyways, this is the stuff we picked up. The first pickup of the day out in Elmira were these strategy guides, Pokemon strategy guides. Actually a pretty nice find. You know, as Andrew and Teddy get older and they play through the Pokemon series, it'll be nice to have these. So this one is for Pokemon Platinum on the DS. It's also a good weapon if someone tries to break in. You bop them on the head. Do you have a question? Yes.
Those actually could do for finding a lot of Pokemon.
That's right. They help you find Pokemon in the game.
Yeah, but it's still good for finding like Pokemon and seeing what they look like.
Yeah, for sure. And their stats or whatever. Okay, we have the guide for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'm going to guess that that's probably worth a little bit of money. The game is pretty expensive. And then we've got the guide, which is really in really nice condition for Black and White. So basically all the DS guides for the games. What did I pay? $2 for those. At the sale down the street, I picked up 3 more Goosebumps books. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Goosebumps book was. If these were around during your time, I'd love to know what some of the better ones are. As I said, I kind of missed these. I read the ones that were for like teenagers, the Fear Street books. So really happy to have these though. I think I'm like 6 now, maybe 5 away from a complete Goosebumps set. So I have to add these to the collection. I paid $2 for these 3, I should say. We've got Calling All Creeps, The Curse of Camp Cold Lake. That looks pretty scary. I have to remember, it's still early in the season, so I apologize. I've got to get things right out there. I have to basically cover my face, so the face tracking will stop and will focus on the item. But it takes me a couple videos to get this down every year, and now it's on Andrew's face, so... Okay. This is Revenge of the Lawn Gnome, sorry. $2 for those. Picked up a sealed copy of Minecraft on the Nintendo Wii U. I believe I paid $3 for this. 2 more games here. Dynasty Warriors 6 and 7. Very slim pickings this day for video game stuff. $5 for those two. Not a bad deal. Needed those. Another question?
Oh yeah. I might actually use that, and then I could probably give it to Nicky because I might want to make him a Minecraft wood house.
Okay, thank you for letting us know. Picked up a couple Blu-ray movies. As I said, I'm going to be collecting Disney and like comic book type Blu-rays. Those will be the only ones I'm really going after. I picked up Alice in Wonderland 3D and the original Avengers movie. Those were 2 for $5. And then just down the street from my house, I picked up Oz, the Great and Powerful, which I've never actually seen. I think it got okay reviews. And Brave, still sealed. Really good deal there. I'm really happy with that. I think I paid $2, $1 each for those, so really good deal. Hey, don't pick at that. And then the best find of the day, which you hopefully would have seen on camera, I haven't gone through the footage yet, was this Donkey Kong Coleco arcade unit from the 80s, which works really well and was actually really fun. We were playing it, right? It's pretty tough though.
Wait, which one's the other one?
The other one we have is Pac-Man over there.
Oh.
So this will go in the collection. As you can see, I got it for $25. I may have offered a bit more if it was something that I was going to resell, but it was an older couple. They were happy to let us have it. You know, this is something that will stay in my collection forever. So it had some tape over the labels. I heated it up with the hair dryer and peeled off the tape. And the labels are a little rough, but all intact. I'm really happy with this. I actually don't mind it having like a bit of a worn look. I don't need it to be mint. It's been well played with, and it'll continue to be well played with. Really fun game. Love collecting these little things. This is the second year in a row now. After never seeing one of these at a garage sale for, I don't know, 5 years, I found one now in 2 consecutive seasons. You may remember the Pac-Man one last year when, as I'm making the transaction, a guy came by and yelled out of his truck that they go for $100 on eBay. So I think I got the last one for $10, but the guy was being a jerk. It's in one of my videos from last year. Yes.
Is that blue one? Is that like blue thing?
That's a Space Invaders one, and that one was released. That's a newer one. It's just made to look like an older one.
Why does it look like one of those?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, they remade them kind of. Okay, so the coolest thing about this, and I'm not sure how much these go for, but this AC adapter is an official Coleco adapter that was made, I shouldn't say it came with, but it was made for these units. So you've got this power cord. At first I thought it was just kind of, you might be able to hear me say it on the video, I thought it was just kind of like jerry-rigged with this weird connector here, but this is how it's made. So if I open this up here, you can see the batteries are actually branded Coleco PermaPower C-cell battery substitute. So what it does is it runs a power lead off here that goes into the wall to one of the batteries and then runs the, I don't know, circuit through the rest of the 3 cells. So very happy to have that, considering these things eat batteries like crazy. So I can use this with any units like this that I find in the future. So I'm assuming that this is probably pretty pricey too. So very happy to add that with this to my collection. Last question.
If you think those batteries are really hard, but they're actually like plastic things.
Yeah, they're hollow plastic with just metal tips to run the current. So they're real light, cheap, not cheap, plastic. They can't be that cheap because they've lasted, oh, I don't know, 30 years? 30 years. This thing, when was this made? It says 1981, but I think that's just when Donkey Kong was released. 1982. So this came out when I was 1 year old. That's how old this is. So anyways, very happy to have this to the collection. You know, this made it a really good day. I can't be too disappointed picking this guy up. I'm so happy to find this one. I absolutely love Donkey Kong. So all in all, I can't really complain about the day we had. Just hope that next weekend there's actually more video game stuff that we run across. and hopefully it's a little bit comparable to last week's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. We had a ton of views and a ton of likes on last week's video. If you enjoyed this video, what should you do?
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for next week's video. I can almost guarantee that there will be more stuff than this. If you want to see what I pick up as I pick it up, you can follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. Stay tuned. I'll be going to 2 videos a week starting this week. We've got an RC video coming up where Andrew and I unbox and test one of the world's largest like consumer RC trucks. I'm sure there's bigger ones out there, but this one is massive. It's as big as Andrew. So we unbox that, talk a little bit about RCs and how much we love RC cars now. I've got another video coming soon on RC cars for people who are just wanting to get into the hobby, and recommend a few cheaper cars just to kind of play around and kind of get your feet wet in the hobby. So stay tuned for that. We've got a munch pack box unboxing of candy, and then I'll be doing several game reviews. Right now I'm playing State of Decay 2 that's not out yet. Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 on the Switch, which is not out yet. And the big one that I'm really enjoying so far is I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say that. The one I'm playing right now on the PS4 is Detroit Become Human. So stay tuned for a full review on that. And I also may be doing some gameplay. So stay tuned for those videos coming very soon. I'll be posting at least 2 videos per week. And then eventually down the road, I'll get back to 3. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. Hit that like button. And we'll see you next week, right?
Bye.
Bye.